star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bane. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Pippen in at the point. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Then there's Irving, then it's Thompson, and it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. We're still in the first stages of the season, Doris. How much are these teams relying on analytics right now?
Kev, this is such a fascinating point you bring up because in the offseason, they look at a substantial amount of data. And what the analytics department does, go to the coaching staff. This is what we know can be effective. And there is definitely an adjustment in strategy happening.
Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Irving passes to Lively. Another shot. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Pippen against Irving. Bane kicks to Jackson. And stolen by Thompson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, Thompson is so great at sprinting up the floor. Exceptional at getting to the right spot.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. Coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Pippen. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Jackson kicks to Clark. Pass to Bane. From the arc. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the 3-point line.
Here's Irving. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bane passes to Clark. It's good.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Pass to Washington. Here's Grimes. Lets it go with a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic, the Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the 1 year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The three. Another three for Dallas.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Washington against Jackson. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Thompson in the post. Guarded by Bain. Pass to Washington. Here's Grimes. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer. Again, the Mavericks score.
So smooth on the mid-range. Kyrie dialed in.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Smart deciding where to go with it. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
In the corner, it's Bain. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks leading by 6. Lively finds Washington. Back to Lively. Over Clark. Lively's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Outside Pippen. Pass to Clark. Jackson dishes to Smart. Then for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Now Jackson after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Jackson against Lively. Jackson kicks to Clark. Smart passes to Jackson. Here's Clark. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent 3-ball shooter.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Grizzlies also making a change. Wells, he's checked in for Smart. Here's Irving. You saw him with 19 points his last outing. Pass to Grimes. Pippen against Irving. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Wells. Last game, 26 points. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now, here's Bane. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Thompson outside. Back to Irving. It's up a three. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pippen against Irving. Clark sets a screen for Bane. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
And if you want to get those 3 points back, go to one of your best shooters.
Pass to Grimes. Tries again. And it's Lively laying it in. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now, here's Clark. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Chicago.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Now Irving, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bane.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And Lively pulls it down.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Irving against Bane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
That one is off. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Good on the second free throw.
One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
Pass to Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Kennard. He had 10 points in the win against Chicago. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Jackson. And And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
And Doris, at last season's trading deadline, Dallas making move for Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington.
Kevin, this was cool in a couple of ways. For P.J. Washington, a hometown kid. For Daniel Gafford, he grew up 4 hours away. But most importantly, these two guys fit like a glove around the incredible Luka Doncic. Sometimes roster construction just works beautifully.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Jackson. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Dinwiddie against Smart. Dinwiddie passes to Marshall. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jackson a screen on Dinwiddie. Smart with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Now here's Hardy. He's guarded closely. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dinwiddie for 3. It's hauled in by Huff. Memphis trailing here. Outside, Smart. Pass to Huff. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
For Memphis, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Washington. Three-pointer. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for the Memphis Grizzlies. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Memphis?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. So on the floor for Memphis. Santi Aldama is out there with John Conchar. Then there's Wells. Then there's Smart. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Smart against Dinwiddie. Here's Hardy. No good from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And here is Wells. Pass to Conchar. Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Washington. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Wells passes to Aldama. And a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Now here's Hardy. Defense right on him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Bulls in Chicago. Smart passes to Aldama. Can't cash in from close range. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Dinwiddie. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Hardy. Hits it from three-point range. Hardy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That is nicely done by Spencer Dinwiddie. Just getting the ball into the hands of a shooter.
Shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now, here's Washington. Defended by Aldama. And Gafford throws it down.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
Smart against Dinwiddie. Pass to Conchar. Dinwiddie against Smart. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Here's Conchar. Still yet to score. Smart finds Conchar. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Marshall. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Smart. And the rejection by Gafford.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Huff. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Dinwiddie outside. Washington sets the pick for Dinwiddie. And then Washington with the dunk.
In tight windows, you have got to be confident and on point. Spencer Dinwiddie, really good job in the pick and roll.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Smart. Pass to Conchar. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Aldama. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Buries it from three-point range. Aldama's got 5 now.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Here's Hardy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Smart against Dinwiddie. They set the pick. Here's Aldama. tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out Doris a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Maxi Kleber comes in for Washington. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your Bucks. Who won the T-shirt?
Checked in. Well, these are the players you don't want to give any space to beyond the arc right now. The best long-range shooting guards in the past 10 games. Well, you look at Kennard, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
You don't want to get into a three-point contest with any of these players. The range we see among that group is beyond belief. Even against the tightest of coverage, no shot is a bad shot for any of them.
Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Kleber. Now here's Hardy. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And here's a look at the numbers for Kennard. His last 10 games, he's averaging about 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
No good on that one. Jaren Jackson's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pippen comes in for Wells. And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Clark outside. Outside, Bain. Irving against Kennard. 5 to shoot. No good, unable to end this run. Dallas leading by 6. Right side, Irving. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Pippen. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Chicago. Rebounded by Hardy.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pass to Irving. It's rebounded by Memphis. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
The deep three from Thompson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Kennard, the pass to Pippen. Clark with it. Back to Pippen. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. Hands it from downtown.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
You know what time it is, man. Here comes your king and crew.
Washington's checked in for Hardy. And Memphis also making a switch. Smart's checked in. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Pass to Lively. The kick out to Irving. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Irving's got 13 points.
Now, the point guard position, when you have a score-first mentality, as Kyrie Irving does, it puts such pressure on the defense.
Outside Jackson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Dallas leading by 3. Here's Grimes. A 14-point game for him in the win against Denver. Irving can't hit.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Pippen kicks to Jackson. Smart against Irving. That shot off the mark. Good D by Thompson. Here's Grimes. Defended by Pippen. Pass to Washington. Knocks down the three ball. Now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington.
Grizzlies ball.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Memphis, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And, of course, there's the Mavericks, a half game back.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they're a team searching for a way to take a leap forward this season. So far, here in the early going, that leap has not existed.
Yeah, it hasn't been all bad, though. I mean, they've had some nice wins, and even if they're not an elite-level team, they still have the look of a playoff team. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
That free throw good from Thompson.
His contemporaries will say this. Klay Thompson's shooting stroke is as pure as it gets.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pippen dishes to Jackson. Payne for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bane's got 6.
This is why you got to stay up on Bane or pay the price.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level, and I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
If anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or buck. Thank you, D.A. Smart passes the Clark. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And that one falls for Clark. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Launches a 3. Traps in the tray. 16 points for him.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Clark outside. Pass to Bane. Down low, here's Clark. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Irving looking over the floor. A 3 ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
It'll do it for the first half. Mavericks ahead as they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and run it. So not a good quarter for us. We just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. The Timberwolves will face off against the Celtics in Boston. Tip-off is 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Mavericks.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Grizzlies trail by 10. At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Irving. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
No good from Irving. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Pass to Bain. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bain's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Grizzlies.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bain so dangerous from out there.
And here is Washington. The offensive rebound. Lively, that's good. Lively's got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Nice shot by Smart.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Thompson outside. Lively sets a screen for Thompson. Takes the 3. Thompson with the 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bain with the bucket.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact. Mavericks
leading by 7. Thompson outside. Irving kicks to Thompson. Some nice passing here by Dallas.
Grizzlies foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Irving. He gets it in there. 21 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
And when we talk about players with great upside, Doris Derek Lively is one of the first to come up.
That's no question about that. This young man has great length and athleticism. He's adding strength every single day. Eventually, he's going to have some go-to moves offensively, but right now, rim runner, rim protector of the highest standard, and plays beyond his years.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
First personal foul.
Oh, there's a chance. Let's show you the teams that have thrived on a fast break this season. In third, the Grizzlies.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
The first one falls.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Good on both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Clark. And it's Clark with the finish.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Irving's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Irving against Pippen. Back to Jackson. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Jackson's got 16 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Second shot opportunity, and it's Washington missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Here's Grimes. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Pippen with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pass to Smart. Back to Pippen. Here's Bane. Clark goes to screen on Thompson. That one go. It's counted. Bane's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you love a reliable scorer like Bane, a guy who will work hard to get his looks.
Here's Grimes. 6 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Mavericks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And he knocks down the first one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Both shots good from the stripe. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Wound up there for Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Assisted.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Outside Irving. Fires from deep. Dallas again missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Bane with the bucket.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Pass to Lively. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
Boy, when you talk about Derek Lively, the first thing that strikes you are his physical tools, length, athleticism, great motor, but I also like the maturity from this young man.
First one falls for him. That one misses. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Pippen with a wide open look. They get it back. Jackson misses. For Dallas, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Washington finds Thompson. Inside. Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. Memphis has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Up top, Bane. He's covered by Thompson. Bane passes to Clark, and it's blocked.
Just stellar defense from Derek Lively. Uses that length to send it back.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Wells comes in for Pippen. Five on the clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Jackson passes to Aldama. Clock at 2. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Jackson.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
You see yourself on the screen?
A moment now to see the stats for Jaren Jackson. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Putting up about 24 points per, just over 2 blocks and 6 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Pass to Washington. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the 3-ball is good. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Now Jackson. He's covered by Washington. Jackson misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now here's Hardy. 11 points in the game. Wells grabs the miss.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Smart.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Thompson passes to Dinwiddie. Now here's Hardy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. 14 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Bounce pass from Smart. Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Well, what can you say about Marcus Smart, right? A willing, capable passer off the pick-and-roll environment. That is really beautifully done.
Thompson outside. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And here's Jackson. Smart right side. To the middle. Here's Smart. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Smart's got 9 points.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Pass to Hardy. Here's the 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Here's Jackson. He's covered by Washington. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Jackson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Hardy. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies shooting straight 49% from the field. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Maxi Kleber comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Marshall in for Thompson.
Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
Pass to Marshall. 1:32 left in the third quarter. And that one's good. Hardy.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Wells passes to Smart. It's tipped.
Denied by Dinwiddie at 6'6". He can send it back.
56 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Hardy. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing. Oh, that's 67% shooting.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Now Concho. Here's the screen. A floater. Smart misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie against Smart. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Marshall. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks lead by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Mavericks leading by 8, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got John Conshaw, Luke Kennard out there with Wells. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Huff in at the 5. Roman the paint. Sinks the three-pointer.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Now Wells. Down low. Here's Aldama. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Dinwiddie against Kennard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one. His first turnover of the night.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Memphis making a change here. Arabia's checked in. Kennard on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Wells. And here's Kennard. Dinwiddie covering. Kennard's shot is off.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Inside. Now here's Hardy. Defense is right there. Back to Kleba. Here's Hardy. To the middle. And he converts the layup. Dinwiddie's got his first basket.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Conshaw. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Marshall. To the middle. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Marshall's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Kennard kicks to Wells. Kennard against Dinwiddie. Here he goes. It's deflected. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Hardy, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 13. And here's Kennard. Inside. Here's Wells. Lays it up and banks it in.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Hardy. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Kennard. Here's Conshaw. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Mavericks. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Hardy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal
Yeah, and their
foul.
free throw shooting has
First team
really
foul.
improved here in the second half.
At the line for 2, Hardy.
And the first one drops.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Irving's checked in for Dallas. The Grizzlies also making a change. Baines checked in for Conjaw. And so he's able to get one of 2. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Kennard for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hardy. And he hits the jump shot. Hardy's got 17 points here in the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Klay Thompson comes in for Marshall. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Hardy. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Pippen dishes to Jackson. Back to Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Pippen with it. Covered by Irving. Memphis moving that ball around. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Sunday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
That free throw, good from Kennard.
Well, shooting will always have its place in the modern NBA. Kennard, big-time value because he shoots at about 40% from deep.
Both free throws, good from Kennard.
Obviously, Luke Kennard, a guy known for his shooting ability. The southpaw, capable of stretching the floor and doing major damage from downtown.
Back to Irving. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Grimes passes to Thompson.
Locked in on defense. Bane doesn't give an inch.
Count that one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Kennard. Clark outside. Now Jackson. 6 to shoot. Payne for 3. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. To the paint. Here's Lively. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside, Payne. And again, Memphis no good. Mavericks leading by 18. Thompson passes to Grimes. Up top, Lively. Now, here's Thompson. Cans it from downtown.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Memphis has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Back to Pippen, and stolen by Thompson. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Trains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Pass to Lively. Here's Grimes. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. Smart's checked in for Memphis. Pippen against Irving. Lock at 6. And he lays it straight in. Irving's got 30.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
In the corner, it's Payne. Outside Jackson. That 3 off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Washington kicks to Irving. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Clark, left side. Shoots over Lively. No good from Clark. Dallas leading by 22. Thompson passes to Grimes. No good with the triple. And for Memphis, they're shooting in this game 45%. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Outside, Smart. Pass to Pippen. Jackson, a screen on Irving. Down low. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Pippen. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Lively a screen on Payne. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Payne passes to Pippen. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. To the middle. Here's Lively. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
To the inside. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Washington passes to Grimes. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
From deep Washington, Grizzlies with the rebound. Bain kicks to Pippen. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Lively with it. Guarded now by Clark. Beyond the arc. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Dallas.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. Free throw, good, Irving. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top-quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy. When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Marshall. Conchar pulls it in. Here's Huff. Lively defending. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Now here's Hardy. Guarded close. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jaden Hardy.